in celebration of a new season, new series.
Don't touch them. They'll spin.
Don't breathe. Do you think, because I do, it's time to have like a recurring segment, so something that happens on every episode? Personally, I think something that is kit related, because our viewers seem to like that sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? Something?
This is a fantastic and fresh idea, Jordan. I like it.
Thank you. Shall we get straight into it then?
Let's do it.
Yeah. So, viewers, welcome to the first instalment of What's Caught Your Iris.
Well, that's budget gone for the season, isn't it?
Yeah. So what would you say has caught your iris recently?
It's not much.
Cool. Thank you. That was the first instalment of What's Caught Your Iris.
C400, I think, for me, is the thing that's caught me iris. It looks nice. Kind of rival to the FX6.
Yeah.
Better in a lot of ways, I would guess.
Yeah.
What are the key takeaways? I guess 6K.
6K is a big one.
Triple native ISO.
Yeah, which to start with, I thought, this is just like companies trying to one-up an already good feature to have. However, after pondering on it for a little bit, I get it now, because there's been times with us with the FX6s and the A7s where it's, 800 or 12800 in S-Log. Sometimes that 12800 is too much. I find myself where I'm shooting where it's underexposed at 800 ISO. I go to 12800, I need to stick an ND on.
Yeah.
And it's just a bit of a faff to quickly change them exposures, whereas that middle ground exposure or that middle ground ISO level could actually be a very, very nice middle point that solves a tiny frustration that I have with the FX6. Obviously, dual base is better than just one native ISO that we used to get, so it's almost like I'm complaining about something that was once an amazing invention or feature. But I love that. I love the idea of a triple base ISO.
Yeah, it's like you say, it's an amazing feature on the FX6, and it's been improved, giving you 3 options.
Yeah,
that's really nice.
What warrants the 1,800 quid price difference, or £2,000 because I think Wex have got it on the FX6 for 5.4 at the minute.
Wow.
So what warrants the price difference of up to 2K?
I don't know. I mean, Canon have always been a bit higher priced compared to Sony, and maybe Panasonic. So I guess it is their kind of competitive camera, but it's just a little bit more expensive. But it's not that much more expensive. I suppose it is, isn't it? Nearly $2,000.
It depends how you look at it. If you've already got Canon glass and everything you need.
Thing is it a competitor to the FX6 or the FX9?
True.
Because it's got 6K.
Probably the FX9.
And how much is that? 9?
Upwards of 9.5, 10, I think.
So
Could
then
be
it's
wrong,
cheaper
but
then.
Yeah.
So I guess is it a competitor to both, you could argue.
Yeah.
Being priced in the middle, I guess it's fair.
It's almost like what we'd want in an FX6 Mark II, isn't it? Because
pretty much,
there's upgrades to the FX6.
Yeah.
It's not the same price as an FX9. Would you be tempted?
If I didn't have an FX6 now and I was going out to buy something, I might be.
Yeah.
And the main thing that would tempt me is their 24 to 105 2.8 stabilised.
Yeah.
Because that looks incredible.
What a pairing.
I mean, one of the lenses I use most on my FX6 is their 28 to 135 f4, which is a good lens, but it's not the sharpest, and it's f4. How does it look now? Pretty versatile, though. That stays on my FX6 most of the time for any corporate and commercial stuff. And so the Canon version, the 24-105...
2.8.
At 2.8 and stabilised as well.
Which is what we feel we miss in that lens, because we've both got that lens, haven't we? And then we've got the 7200. The 2.8 is nice. Yeah,
if that was 2.8, that lens, it'd be amazing. And Canon's is 24 starting, not 28.
True.
So it starts wider. Doesn't go as long, but 105mm to 135, there's no real difference there.
No.
Not compared to 24 to 28. So that's caught my eye, but not enough to switch. It'd just be too costly to switch now.
Yeah.
But I think if I was buying fresh, I'd be looking at it.